feel the people them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side, from Mekani to Bo we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. all on time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as unity. He say no more division again. We go build the peace and reign. He go work for all, not for gain. Together we go break the chain. He understand the people cry. He no go ever turn we dry. For APC and for Salon, he ready for sit on that throne. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel less. So talk about the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist and pragmatic. For Sierra Leone, they active. Always make it a priority to join him, live on we are. Every Wednesday 9 p.m. all on time. As he tell we plans for APC and Sierra Leone as you mean. We tire for bad image. Time for a brand new page. Now you only be go engage. Together we go build this stage. He stand for truth and love. With guidance from above. Defending people strong. Together we belong. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. God ordained you day we hire. For APC and for Salon. Now you we trust for bring we home.
Alright, the Unifier Hour, right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Today is Saturday. Hey, yeah. Something they are gone.
The Unifier. In town, come night. Sierra Leone rise up. This one for the people them. Dr. Richard Konteh, the unifier. We go move together as one. Oh. It's a leadership, not sacrifice. Ordained by God, not by pride. You feel the people them pain inside. They walk with heart, not height. From Freetown to Kono side. From Mekani to Bo we go unite. He ready for defend we right and bring we future bright. He's the unifier. Either we go raise we higher. Working for the people tireless. Transform the land, make we feel us. Oh Dr. Konteh, the unifier. He go heal the nation fire. Realist.
You know, from last week Wednesday to today Saturday, something look wrong. But the first word we come up now, the devil's a liar. You know, we don't fight now. Yes, for this battle, we don't fight and you know, by the time they say the devil is a liar, the TV they on top your back now it going your way. But in a liar, the devil a liar indeed, we don't overcome. That's it. We say we shall overcome. No, we don't overcome. And indeed, we don't overcome. Family members, then good evening, welcome to the program. Okay, before I go any side for bring you we guest, we lecturer, sorry, for the program this night, I see something. You know, family members, them when I remember the term at around the same time them way the weird program begin for the tech level. You know, now then 10 and the Fatima begin for tell Salon people a word, begin for use all kind of word. Where one all citizen, one very ageable mammy, Now the first person and now the only person that one day we don't ever do open letter for address Fatima for put her in shell. Now the only mommy that one day we don't ever do that one day. Honestly, I don't forget in name, but I know when I go remember him. You know where it tell Fatima say we don't ever get first lady where they misbehave like Fatima Bio. Now the only mommy that one day. You know, around that time day, wetin happen? Then get one comedian we can like for dress in police uniform. Now a Gambian. Now he begin come back against Salon people. They say out of Nabadat, that this, we for be happy, this and that, we get this person, this and he talk all kinds of slush. Why I come with issue today, family members then? And I go try for bring up that particular individual in picture up. I'm sorry that we get for do this thing quick one before I introduce we lecture or I bring we lecture come up. You know, this man Sidom na in platform, they talk all kind of about Salon people. Now go remember let's just bring in picture come up, Leona Siam, yeah? You know, and I tell una exactly, most of una don't read this news, una don't see this news na different platform them. But the main reason why I decide for talk about this person today after how many years now the fact say it look like say anybody where they support Fatima one way or the other, they end up forget wahala. When I remember this guy, the man this. He will like for wear police uniform when they do in video. So waiting at the news about then don't arrest him inside United States of America. But what to make them for arrest and not just a comedian? They arrest him because a old gun where he not supposed for all. And then charge her with thief case as well. The United States of America. Now the reason this will make a brain come up today. Una remember Ramenti? So they then charge her with thief case and then charge her with unlawful possession of firearms. That not gone in that one day. I wish you can see those side the back lane they talk about Fatima Bio. Now the right time this will talk about Fatima Bio. And praise them. Songs of praise, Paul the thief man them hoy. Where they all gone where they not supposed for Ola. Songs of praise, Paul the thief man them hoy. So it look like say the criminals they now then they don't crown their own and then they support and tiki one. Family, I just still have shown a quick one more. Hey, get out of the screen. Okay, so inside the program this event they can talk about Jos. Then Sheriff they own and I not vex so. Now the only son him down the way this guy choose for go take his other country. Now I not look any other than now say na name Maro. Umoro. Paumoro. So una not vex so una with them, yeah, and soon I know now the thing. Paumoro Serif. Yes. Now God waste the bongo don't die. For we don't deal with this guy sober one. But then so rest in peace. For then you see nobody name for go take. Now the kind son name waste the bongo get 9 years for go take. Anyway. So Paumoro, they don't miss and two them inside the country. Two them. According to them. But me I say bona yek na prank then the prank queen. How una they get interest for can catch somebody, una can't to tell una about to na plan, and then una go back, then una go pull up. I'm not saying a prank na a prank on the prank, but still I know something they behind the pranking. We listen to Alpha Khan funny himself, I love the ladies na liberty. Then they do extremely. I be don't they tell now this from the initial stage. I say I see something behind that particular platform there. Where there we not fabulo, we not partner. We not get any partnership, but I see something in them. And we not that kind of person where we always they bring people them up, let themselves, I tell them the other day. I say I pray for God make when I get more followers past we. And then when I big past we. I pray for them and I tell them. And then they go continuously. I love the way they handle Alpha Khan. For the first time I see Alpha Khan turn, abababe. They ask her if the plane within a airport na Alpha na Maada Bio get or if they invite to if the public lecture go give, if na invite her or something else. And a big question. Alpha kind of wall, 90 beats, babe. So anyway, not to that we can for. Let's just go quickly. This is not the unifier hour, and we want to talk about the different things inside the country, including the European Union. The latest word na Truth Media also then talk about Jos Leijdekkers and how this could out an embarrassment to we as a nation. Family members then would reach to this point. I want to bring up the lecturer for the moment. Dr. Richard Konteh, we na flag bearer aspirant for the APC, and he really they put a host together for make sure say he win the flag and eventually become the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. If that be the case, welcome to the show, the lecturer. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sembe Pierre. I'm glad for dinner here today, although now on a Saturday. I want to start by apologizing to all my viewers them for the disappointment we take place last Wednesday. Sincerely, myself not understand exactly what happened because I get Starlink that was with under normal circumstances supposed for work, in our work. We use Orange MiFi in our work. We use my data bundle and my phone in our work. So definitely it was not normal, it was abnormal. And obviously I'm very, very sorry for that. So I want to thank Riyadh for where they make this extra session today. We'll give the opportunity for me to not miss the engagement. We're in a weekly engagement we don't commit to for engage with the people of Sierra Leone for just to discuss pertinent issues and raise red flags which are necessary so that people there who know what's in there happen and for maybe also correct some of the wrongs where this government they try for spread the misinformation and disinformation whether they try for spread so that people will get to know the truth. So today I'm glad for dinner again and Sangbe Pierre they allow you for take a lead, but I hope say among the issues that we will discuss, we will talk about the drug issue and the latest on the EU then issue, and then we will talk small about the lies where they are around this whole issue of the record of each of the governments as it relates to infrastructure in Sierra Leone, so that we go lay and bear, make the people they know and be able to judge. Would I say the truth? Would I not say the truth? And the facts and figures will be there for sure. That and then after that we can talk about any other issue where you want for bring up with very germane to the situation in Sierra Leone. So once again, maybe people are sorry for what happened on Wednesday, and I look forward to some very constructive engagement this evening.
Statement of the president.
Okay, so I actually want to follow we start with any other business encounter the main issues them of the day. And I want to play this video for we all. You know, this one now from the PPRC. We don't try for analyze them, but I want to be honest and tell you say we not be hammer too much on the person because you know we see like in real opinion like being vulnerable. We see like he lost everything along the way. But I will play this video for you quickly, and then we can come back and discuss this particular issue. Family members, they are the play them, and this time around, I'll try for making the sound come out from the phone because the original video no get better sound. So in case the lip not sing or you hear the voice the one side, the lip the one side, I will try as best as possible for they all today together because I live edit here they do. You know, I just think of Andres now. But I'll go now and we bring up this particular video of PPRC.
Statement of the president in Bond District, you know, meet the threshold for like to take a decision because as a commission, you know, we get almost a full complement of the commission. They sat and then they came out with the decision that you know reach a threshold for fine. And secondly,
when you say threshold for fine, what do you mean? Is it because now the president talk, or is it what's in the threshold?
Threshold means threshold. It means say in law when there is a matter, when you don't investigate the matter, you know, if you don't reach reach that percentage where will make you commit the matter, you cannot commit it. That is threshold. The issue,
quick one before we go.
I say when reach the threshold, reach the threshold, reach the amount for level fine.
What do they look at as a threshold, Lucia? I mean, you say this not reach a threshold. Somebody will ask, what's in at the threshold where it will reach a fine?
The threshold means the statement where the president make. So many people don't interpret them. And the interpretations of that no amount for low level fine.
So now your interpretation no reach a threshold.
The interpretation no reach the threshold for legal fine. And I'm not here to discuss that. Let's stick to the issues. When you want us to discuss that, call me and we'll discuss it fully.
All right, Dr. Richard Konteh. This is not the man himself. Now, Lucian of PPRC, we did talk about the statement of Maada Bio.
You know, Sembe Pierre, it's really unfortunate that Lucian can decide for bow so low, for stoop so low. You know, me, I can always advise young people where they come up, for make them be very careful on how then they carry themselves and how then they allow themselves for be used by people in high places. I think say on some of these issues, it's better if you just keep quiet and not comment on the issue at all than you attempt for talk and you just expose yourself. I be don't listen to this clip. So even though they sound not good today, because I be don't listen to them, I know exactly what they try for talk. Waiting Lucian succeed for do and for really show say PPRC not get standards, PPRC biased, PPRC gets different standards where they judge different people. I mean, I cannot understand how PPRC go find somebody will just make a hypothetical statement. When I say hypothetical statement, the statement will not definitive. It can happen, it not can happen. Like the statement where they say Zanab Sheriff be make. Zanab Sheriff be say, if anybody thief election and deprive millions of people of their right, that person they will commit that kind of crime they now for do ABC to her. Then they really would I know say in not thief election, in not plan for thief election, in not ever thief election, in not to party to thief election, in not for vex. Now only person way Sonteh believe say he can thief election, if he don't thief election, he want thief election. Now he go vex when somebody say if anybody thief. Me, if somebody say if anybody when they engage for sell cocaine or drugs, may them do with a ABC, I know the vex. Because I know say me not mix pan cocaine business, me not mix pan drug business. Now only somebody will mix get the tendency for mix, get the propensity for mix, or maybe they don't mix before, then go be concerned. You know, they say an old woman is always uneasy when dry bones are mentioned in the product. You know, because if not to that, when they talk about dry bones, you know, for worry you. The last time I tell you about the meeting for the animal there, where they say the animal will walk past all, make you go get water.
The babu cry.
They scared here. So if such a hypothetical statement can attract a fine, can attract a sentence of 4 years, how then they go compare with somebody now we say anybody when a APC, he go die in money. And the person will make this statement that the number one gentleman of the land. Way after God na him. And after God na in a kun fire kun. Understand that? If you say
And go
you for
determine
die,
that
you
they
dey
live or
die.
that they die.
If you say you for free, you get the power for free you. You get the power prerogative of mercy for say that you sentence they don't buff today. You get an attorney general wey can walk into any court and declare a matter nully. They not for proceed with this matter. Somebody possess all that power. He look at a whole political party and he say anybody where they profess for be a member of that party na in your own district if for die na money. If that statement no amount to incitement, if that statement no amount to an infringement upon the freedom of people for associate, if that statement not a threat to democracy, if that statement did not warrant the attention of PPRC, if that statement not reach what they call threshold, then I wonder what they really mean by threshold. Because when you look at what they attribute to Zanab, and they always continue for say when they attribute to Zanab, because me no rule out AI by that statement. So that way they attribute to Zanab. When you compare her with waiting the president say, Zanab Bio go pale in the face of waiting the president say. And if they say this one in no warrant for make the even reprimand or make the even caution or make the even fine. I know we talk about even taking make CID invite the person for can make statement. When that they do in the case of Zanab, then I wonder which kind of Sierra Leone would they enter to. So for me, PPRC just don't expose themselves to ridicule. PPRC just don't expose themselves to the international community for make we begin question really the capacity for be neutral arbiters in this democratic dispensation. And I think say they will be well advised for maybe help we may they protect we nascent democracy in this country. I don't think say we need these types of shenanigans. I don't think say we need that, and they hope and pray say they would not say people are not stupid. People are watching, and believe it or leave it, it will make them a bit more difficult going forward for make them come up and say that they take any punitive action against anybody for whatever statement this person will make or not make. Because clearly they don't show say they're not judicial arbiters and they don't get the moral high ground again for make them continue for say then go dispense justice in the democratic space.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. In name na Dr. Richard Konteh, APC Flavia aspirant. We discuss a lot of things. That means I will just begin with the PPRC thing. You know, I'll tell you so. We start with the one them way, not any other business. I want to follow it. Please go to something else we see again, not the social media. We get to do with, you know, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone and a house and in property, a luxury apartment, them way they say it gets, allegedly. And one UK member of parliament badge na in council flats front, do a video and talk about how they go boot them out of the house. But anyway, let not be me word. Let's just watch them quickly and then we can come back to you.
So I'm here in central London, outside the council flat of the First Lady of Sierra Leone. It's a pretty nice place. She doesn't live here very much, because she lives in the presidential palace, with its own swimming pool, tennis court, and helipad. This is obviously completely ridiculous. And at the last count, there were more than 100 military veterans sleeping rough on the streets of our capital city. Well, Reform's policy is very simple. She's going to get booted out, and this council flat will go to a veteran. In fact, veterans will get first dibs for council houses across the country. That's the kind of common sense that we need, and has been sadly lacking for far too long.
You been watch this before?
You know, I not only don't watch this clip before. I don't also watch a whole documentary on MSNBC. I watched a report of one lady who traveled to Sierra Leone, where Fatima go with her na in farm, where then go conduct an interview, where then discuss a range of issues, including this issue of this land. And I don't see other reports on other channels where I watch, where then they report on this. You know, Sengbe Pierre, some of these types of reports from as a Sierra Leonean is shameful. You know, for me, I not think say we deserve this as Sierra Leoneans. This is not politics. It is for me as a Sierra Leonean, and that they see, then they ridicule, or then they molest, and then they feature, or then they talk, well, not to feature, the fact they use, or then they state these types of things about the person who occupy the position of first lady in the country. And they feel personally very, very bad about that as a Sierra Leonean. Very, very bad. You know, and for me, when I look at this issue, I say, but wait, this kind of negative publicity, you really need them? I think it's avoidable. I don't think say you need them. You know, I mean, this family gets the capacity. If they want houses na England, they get the capacity for buy houses. They get the status already for able to buy houses, for able to buy, acquire property in England. They not go buy and hand over that property there to the state, may they use them. For use the flimsy argument about legality or no or illegality of it. That's not the question. It's about the morality of the whole thing. You know, I mean, you are no longer in need. That council flat, that for people the way need them. You don't need them again. From 2018, you don't need them. Give them to who don't really need them. Make you use them. Give them back. You know, and if you give them back to the people, they go put there somebody where need them. You, God don't bless you. You don't attain a certain status in society. You don't make money. You will buy yourself a house. In any case, where you go now, England, self, you don't even go work at yourself. You don't even go work at it. You don't need them. So why you not go just save we as Sierra Leoneans this plethora of negative reportage where they just help for lower the image, the dignity of Sierra Leoneans. We friends that they call we from around the world, they say, hey, what is it go the about our first lady? I mean, I become dumbfounded. I don't know how to explain. Because, you know, they add up for me. You know, I wish we first lady would just peacefully hand over that flat. You don't need this propaganda. And now they don't make a political issue in England. The Reform Party, of Dama with my brother Alpha Khan, the FIBA, that new leader of the Reform Party, we do so well in the recent elections. You know, the FIBA. Now they use this as a campaign issue for show how the whole housing scheme that England is broken.
How the system broken. Yeah.
How the system broken.
Because they allow them kind of loopholes there, so it means they not
exactly.
Monitor.
I mean, they mention about some other people that we don't end up for being
terrorists,
and drug peddlers and all this type of things.
We then give free council host them. Mm-hmm.
Yes, we then give council houses. So I don't follow the whole reports around the issue. And for they associate we every country to this at a time like this, where we dey in the news for the bad reasons. You know, we dey in the news for the very bad reasons. I don't think say we need that. I think say this first family for spare we. Out of respect.
And this one where you just pitch so just now about the, you know, the category now where they don't put the first lady. This one where you just talk just now about. When they do the news now, then put we on first lady amongst criminals them. Like the one that we make mention so. Other than a terrorist, other than a money launderer, other than a this, other than just the criminals. About 9 or 10 of them where in your name. In fact, now in name them put top where amongst the other one there. And this is a very dirty signal.
Precisely. So for me as a Sierra Leonean, this is not about politics. You know, I can always say this. Some of the comments where they make, for me, it is beyond politics. It is above politics. I dey talk as a Sierra Leonean, a concerned Sierra Leoneans. I care so much about Sierra Leone. For me, I want SIM. The only passport where I own na this world, na Salon passport. I no get any side for go. Now here we dey. We don't get any side for go. Some of these people then get dual SIMs, then get triple SIMs, you know, the double passports, 3 passport, 4 passport, as the case may be. I don't know how they get there. But me, na Salon passport on my get. So the only country I have is Sierra Leone. So for me, I'm concerned about the image of the only country where I get when I Sierra Leone. So if make somebody they deliberately make that they associate my country with negative things, for me like a concern as a Sierra Leonean. And I want to use this medium for make an appeal to the first family. Una duya, una spare we this kind disgrace. Una spare we this kind mess. You do not need that flat. From 2018 to now, you are multi-millionaires in dollars, in pounds, in euros. In any currency in the world, you are multi-millionaires. You don't need it. That house, if you want to buy yourself, it not dey cost 300,000 pounds. So you don't need it. If you want to buy a house in England, you will buy a house where valued in the millions of dollars because you can afford that. The what you they spend alone on one trip, what do they make on a vacation, when they go? If you have to pay for everything, including the chartered, the private jets, what do they fly with? Even the parking fees, where they go park the plane, the cars where they rent, the motorcade where they rent for now, the hotels where they book for now, all of those costs put together, the banquets where they host for now. When you put all of those costs together, the money where they go pay for go talk to students, can you imagine? Using the whole country in money as if we not get used for money in this country. For go pay for make you go talk to students. Hey! Oh my God, sorry for this country. Why
I just
people are
like to come
languishing?
in between as you put your case along.
Yeah, Papa, come in.
Yeah, this banquet thing, I don't know, but now this have been the talk in the initial statement when I started the program. I don't really know what's in there about this banquet. It kind of very funny, but embarrassing at the same time. Listen this one. Sorry, I bring it up again one more time.
Go give them lectures here among every other Sierra Leonean. Let me just know first. Is it invitation or what? Let me know how they come about.
Big question. Big question.
you know, this is not the presidential spokesman. Defend word in a live television show on Liberty Online TV. After where the presenter Mabel asked her a question about whether I invite in boss or not other thing. You hear now the answer.
It's funny but very serious.
Serious.
Pierre. It's funny but it's very, very serious. And now it's clear from this short clip that my big brother Alpha Khan, he don't run out of lies. He don't run out of lies. You know, sometimes even when they try for defend the indefensible, it's tough. For make Alpha Khan way I know, they ask a question, he shake his head, he say, good question. Good question. For make Alpha Khan get to that level, for me, it is very, very serious. And you go a long way for just underscore the fact, say, things are getting bad. You know, it remind me, we been get one information minister in Sierra Leone under Pakaba in government. In your case, it be play with words. Clearly, when you listen to the way he can try for explain certain things, it become obvious to you, say, you not buy into that idea. So I remember on one occasion, I travel with a former chairman of the SLPP, and we dey discuss about this particular minister. Now say, una save this man, this pain, una get out of ministry. I said the man dey struggle for defend the indefensible. I say, we see, we sabi small, we study small English. The way you see the person they play with the language, you don't know say it's much ado about nothing. Just they play with words. But really, you don't know say this person here, wait till they talk, not out of conviction. So you see now here a situation wherein clearly Alpha Khan a not get waiting for say. Because the fact is that some of these are induced invitations. I will call and say now induced invitation.
Book and all for me people.
I mean, the Chilean government, even we at we level, like Sierra Leone, when they invite you for go deliver a public lecture na one university, the next thing is they come with a request. So once you honor that request, they will give the platform for go talk. So these public engagements, not to free. And the unfortunate thing is that the country in money then they use for go talk. I see this one way happen at Oxford and at Cambridge. And I want to commend the Sierra Leoneans, them will stand up. Even though the numbers are not very large, but the few one the way go, they send a clear message for say, you cannot be going out there, they go and talk about democracy, they go and talk about human rights, freedoms, then back to your country, they do the direct opposite. That is unfortunate. That is sad. That is bad.
Also, I missed that one there as well.
Huh?
I missed that one day. Also, I missed them.
Yeah, it did. This last one we go now, Cambridge, Oxford. Yes. So Sierra Leone they go protest. You go talk about democracy and.
I hear this speech on democracy will make me body shake, but I'm not being see how that happen. Mm-hmm.
I tell you, and then you backyard, they do the direct opposite. They undermine democracy. They shrink the democratic space. They weaponize state institutions against the opposition. They arrest and detain people from the opposition unjustly. They cause for make their sentence ordinary citizens where for just expressing their view or for where they allege say they express their views on an issue where subjective. If the thing not concern you, not guilty of it, they're supposed to bother you. I visit this woman in detention a few days ago. I nearly shed tears for her. Because he not get any business being in detention. No business. And he tell me, say, in Pekin and
Zanab Sharif.
Zanab Sharif. He tell me, say, in Pekin and can't feed them. Pekin and they cry, Mommy, when are you coming home? The husband is so hot, is so traumatized because now a Danish man, you know, able to come to terms with the fact say this can happen because in country they get free speech. So even if Zanab been talker, not to AI, he talker. Now hypothetical statement, you don't accuse anybody. You not accuse anybody we're innocent. Understanding? I mean, when the later that big I said, I said make sure say beer, but then pick him, may they not come again. For can't see you in a prison. Because when he talked that, it remind me of the time where I be there Pademba. When me picking them, come for can't see me in a prison. As me picking them see me, them boss cry, they become traumatized. And I know the negative impact where that get on me picking them to this day. Would they live with the effect of that trauma what happened to me beginning because of which side they meet me. And the sad part was that they not even allow me for deal with me picking them for 5 minutes. They can't kick them out. They say I have to go back into the cells for a crime I did not commit. You know, I mean, as I say, to this day, my family, they suffer the effect of that. So I beg them. I said, dear, that picking they're still young, dear, save them the trauma. Maybe they just maybe go to get. Unfortunately, they don't go already. They don't see. I mean, your mama we blind. They see well dressed, articulate, good looking. They move around. Now you can see her inside prisoner uniform. Zanab Sheriff na prisoner uniform they wear now in detention. That is what it has been reduced to. You know, it just happened that now a strong woman, a brave woman, but if not, you can break down. And can you imagine now the husband get for day away from a wife for 4 years for just a hypothetical statement where your wife make? You know, this for me now bad politics. This is not how you silence dissent. This is not how you deal with dissent. Because what you succeed for do, now for just make the woman become great, become popular. If we don't be for sorry for her, sorry for her. We don't be one leka said the leka. So in this political space, sometimes when you feel say they try for damage person or bring her down or humiliate her, in the process that they reverse, that the converse that they happen, and that they see in the case of Zanab Sheriff, and that they say these people they disgrace the country, they misuse the country in resources, and then they go and lie away again to the international community. They present a picture out there where that the direct opposite what they happen in reality. And now because of this, make at some point I want to talk small about some of the lies where I think now Moses Mambu go and talk about the infrastructure record. But we'll go talk about that. You know, make I just make Sierra Leone see clearly. You see, we need for the expose the lies of this government. We need for the expose the deceit of this government. We need for the expose the savagery of this government. We need for the expose the wickedness of this government. How did they bring the country into disrepute? And how did they make we all as Sierra Leoneans they suffer the downside of all of this? It's really terrible. It's really bad, and may God save we as a country. It's really, really bad, you know. And I want to salute the Sierra Leoneans that way do the demonstration, and I want to say, bravo, keep it up. Let this word go round. And the other week, Sangwe Pierre somebody be say, make Sierra Leoneans there, in America especially, make them write to the congressmen, the senators, to the White House, to the Foreign Office. Make them draw attention to some of these things when they happen at Sierra Leone. Maybe, just maybe somehow, one of those letters will reach the desk of the person who will able to take action for can rescue Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone need to be rescued. Sierra Leone need redemption. Because the way things let go, these guys are so heartless. They don't even care. They don't even care. You know, they do things with reckless impunity. And then they continue for put we country to disrepute. Me personally, as a Sierra Leonean, I'm very, very concerned. And as somebody with now one passport I get, I don't get any other passport. I don't intend for get any other passport. Sierra Leone, yeah, I intend for leave. Say God can't take me the time we get to take me at age 120. Understand that I wish for my country. So and I want for live in the country where peaceful, where rule of law they obtain, where fundamental human rights are obtained, the country where every Sierra Leonean, regardless of your tribe, your region, even your political persuasion, they get an equal and unfettered opportunity for actualizing your potentials. Not a Sierra Leone where somebody not even get freedom of speech. Ebo, you know, and me I even think say I think say now they even make this whole talk when they say Zanab say they make it become important. That before don't fade away into thin. Nobody for even talk about her now, but they don't make the whole issue become topical. And as we move into 2028, it will continue to be topical. Because waiting happen 2023, it not will happen again under our watch at this country. It not will happen. God will help her.
Okay, we still on the matter. You just to talk about, let's talk small bit about accountability and still with Maada Bio and Alpha Khan. You know, on this plane and travel, we don't begin to talk about the travel. You know, say any lecture in a school room or conference hall or a school hall, you know, it come with price because the minute you don't accept, now the president of a country, if they make requests to you, you go shame, you know, and taking it into consideration, maybe not only the school authorities itself go request from you, not the student union, you know, government or the president.
When that happen, this one would have Cambridge.
There you go.
Not even the whole university student union, no, now one small department.
Okay.
So
waiting at the say, you know, for a plane team up, now any airport, it costs a lot of money.
Yes.
Okay, let we make them fine and say the airports now we own. Yeah, we can strike a deal, say this now the money says if the users, so they not go pay. Yeah, then go reduce them from the tax. But you get to think of the field. You get to think about other things them, the crew members them, you know. But something there where Alpha can point out from this particular plain talk, where we attempt for analyze yesterday, but I'm not going to reach to the side, the low play them, and maybe you could tell me what you think about this particular one quickly.
Yeah. He does not have it. Where does
the private jet we pack na lunge can work out with him.
Oh, the president Bio not get private jet na lunge. Believe me. The private jet we mean she did na lunge. Na Marampa mines get him.
But now he can go to president.
They can lend him. They can lend him. And this is what I'm saying. He just don't solve the problem for me. He just don't answer. Sorry?
Marampa mines just pack and they for anytime the president
I
want
just
go
gave
there.
you an example. When we can a power in 2007, when I get money, I get nothing. I called a friend of mine. He sent me a
But that
private
was
jet.
a one-off.
Well, it is not a one-off. It happened a lot of times. I'm just telling you the first time. It does happen. You cannot rule it out. People want to know, want to be seen in the company of presidents. I am saying that if you see a private jet at Lunge, President Bio no own them.
So Marampa mines just go pack and they for
I am not saying Marampa mines know
but
the
you
why.
say that lent the president.
Okay, we buy them. That they have.
Why are you being sarcastic?
I am not being sarcastic because you are being difficult, my dear. I don't tell you saying I lent me. I don't flight Marampa mines flight. They for go America. when President Biden called me on the US-Africa Summit. They lent me that 10 days. Yes, then they lent president, then they lent motorcar. Me, when I can, this country, where I not get motorcar. But I ask them, they lent me motorcar. They are able to buy me own. People support each other. A plane, in fact, when the plane stands there, just doing nothing, it deteriorates. So sometimes you, if we get one lady, grab the kid, go. If you don't have anywhere to go, and Alpha Kanu comes, say, look how rich Guinea quick, and all that, they go lend me home.
So now what's benefits Marampa mines they get for the lens presidents?
Listen, Marampa mines, they're in this country. Call it part of their corporate social responsibility. They're in country. And if the president of the country needs transport and they have it standing there, and now then they make money, now they get a contract, now then they extract iron, or then they go sell it and they make money and make profit, and the airplane is standing there. But for goodwill, man, they can do that.
So it's good we are discussing these issues, Alaji, because for clarity day to the one that we get this perception, say, whenever the president is travel with this private jet, the states they pay for them.
I don't tell you my own examples. When I was there and I was responsible for that, I was president for presidential affairs. Most times they call me friends and they lent me. Say, yeah, sometimes they say, you pay the fuel. Or look, the plane over, now you get for pay the fuel and over flights and things like that.
So that fear no more the states
I say sometimes. I'm telling you at a time when I was really in control of things like that. But for now, I am a spokesman. And I am telling you what is possible. But I know say President Bio will not get private jet. He doesn't have one. And he doesn't think of having one.
Family members, them, that are excerpts from Liberty TV. One for tell thank you to them for the extreme work within they do. We appreciate Tuna. We always appreciate Tuna. Thank you very much. And Una, thank you for the as well. Allow we for the use some of Una things them. Thank you very much. Yes. You know, now this now I can say about private jet.
You know, make us start first for correct some of the misinformation where Alpha can put up there.
Okay.
As it relates to the time where an Kuruma be there as president. Because luckily for me, when Pakaba been there as president, I be there in Nigeria. And then when Anes Kuruma come as president, I been there Salo. I know say where Anes Kuruma be they go for all ECOWAS and AU meetings. We been get a protocol arrangement facilitated by the then scope by Darami with the Nigerian government. That they send one of the presidential jets from Nigeria. Now they can pick Pakaba, Ikerango. After the summit, they can left and back. And that same jet, they can also pick Anes Kuruma, the Ikerango. Then they can left and back. I also know say even the president of Guinea, Alpha Konteh, he been a friend to the current Nigerian president, when I'm a godfather. And I know say Wawante, he be the learner in plane. Alpha Konteh be the use now President Tinubu in plane for the go for meetings once in a while. Those things can happen. And I know say on at least one occasion, I don't fly with President Kuruma to Liberia on a private jet. But I sure say, I be asked, he tell me say, na a friend. He been get a friend in Nigeria, na in Lenam, the plane for go. So, using a private jet from time to time, it can happen. Waiting unique about this one, now the fact say the plane it park almost permanently in Africa. I remember where I've been there as Minister of Trade. I've been very close to Tony Blair. So anytime where he can come in a salon, we can go out for dinner. So on one of the occasions, now I ask her, I say, I don't observe, say, you know, get a private jet. I say, why? Yeah, so, you say it not make sense for keep a private jet for the reasons that we just explained. Because when you keep private jet, you get for worry about insurance, you get for higher pilots, you get for hire engineers, you get for hire cabin crew, you get for do maintenance of the plane, you get for pay parking fees, etc., and all other associated charges. Say it's just too much. He say for him, when he ready for travel, if he want for go to several countries in 2-3 days, he said then he can hire a plane for just 2-3 days. He run in errands, then quick he hand over the plane. He sit down back staff. He said, but you know they keep the plane permanently. But in this case, the plane permanently parked na Lungi. It naturally go raise so many questions. The airport where we get na Lungi is no longer owned by government. So therefore, somebody supposed for pay for the cost of parking that plane na Lungi. And I will don't talk to this forum for say Sierra Leone gets one of the highest airport charges in the world. And so it's very expensive for park a plane na Lungi. So if you say na Marampa mines, now then they park their plane and permanently, then Marampa mines definitely get the management with very irresponsible in how they manage their resources. The most ridiculous statement where Alpha Khan make, now where he say this is part of CSR, Ebo Alpha Khan. Corporate social responsibility. Now then they pay through private jet. So money we're supposed to go towards implementing community development projects, towards ensuring that you plow back some of your profits into providing essential services in communities. So now you deprive the communities of having those privileges, and you say you use those resources for make them they grant you, as you say, private jet facility. I don't fly with President Kuruma to AU summit. I don't fly President Kuruma to UN summit. I don't fly with her to different parts of the world with private jets. Sorry, with commercial flights. He fly on commercial flights. And I remember on a few of those occasions that waiting in Lex pass on, where the plane don't go up, in a grab, it come at the economy class. It can begin interact with people there. So if they enjoy that opportunity for make it connect with people, and in the process, you dey hear things and get for know things where ordinarily you not gonna know. Because you come across that young guy, that young lady, that old mom, that old pa, who will come and talk to you. This idea of shielding yourself away from your people, then a part of the problem. Then they make the wrong, they continue for happen unchecked. Clearly, this whole issue about this plane way park is suspicious. But Sengwe Pierre, any other tea long tea Moscow. And the facts of the matter we go know. Eventually, the facts will be known. Until he say na Marapa mines then get hang. Until he make the sarcastic comment for say, well, the pardon buyer. You see, as a leader, as a presidential spokesman, you know the loss you cool. You know the loss you cool. You forget that maturity. Keep you cool and not, they make a statement say that president don't buy. So Alpha Khan has admitted on international forum, Liberty Now, online TV, say President Maada Bio don't buy that plane from Marampa Mines. It don't dey now in the archives, and posterity will check the veracity or otherwise of that assertion. But make it suffice for say, the whole controversy around this plane is still a mystery. It is not a crime for own a private jet. Footballer they get private jet. Understand it? So if a president own a private jet, hallelujah. Just explain how you get the money for buyer. The footballer they get private jets. Yes, because the contracts where they sign and the other allowances where they get and the monies that they get from adverts is more than enough for make them maintain that lifestyle. I see a picture of one of the cars of Ronaldo. What they say, the car no more way they use it cost $3 million. Haaland the own 9 cost $2 million, $1 million. Then the Neymar you own cost $2 million. I don't know if they're 4 million, 5 million. Ordinary car where they drive. It costs that much. So not to crime. So if you as president, your income is such that you can afford for buy a private jet, why not? Buy a private jet for your luxury, for your own comfort, and pack and pay for them, no problem. I remember the late President Buhari. Nigerian government gets several presidential jets. So because he been a sick, and he been in England hospital at some point for over a year, the plane park, that'd be a big issue. They say, why did they waste the country money? Why did they not just go left hand? Turn back with the plane, come back at Nigeria, they don't know they pay. Then whenever they need them, if fly back, go take a car. Then they go park the plane for a whole year. Then they keep all the staff, the crew, the hotels, then they pay for them. Then they pay parking fees for the hotel, for the plane, plus. That waste of resources, you know. And so this whole issue around this play, I think say, as I can always say, the need for calm clean, for make the people then get for understand. Sometimes, you know, where you try for make things then be shrouded in secrecy, you dey make people they become unnecessarily suspicious. For say something is not right somewhere, you know, and there'll be so many unanswered questions. And the issue about the ownership of this plane and all the rest of it, all as a result of this. So for me, if it is true that Marampa minds that they get the plane and that then pack am just for the president to use, that in itself na corruption.
Oh, there you go.
That in itself na corruption.
Why not corruption?
That is because that facility where they give, that privilege where they give the president, you can be reciprocal.
And go and
so one go be get asked, yes, one go hand can. Understand it? So which kind of contract they sign? You know, for make even say the CSR where they're supposed to pay to government and pay to communities for make their responsibility where they get the corporate social responsibility where they get to communities, to the government, to the country. They take and then convert her and begin user for one man in your luxury and in family. It's corruption.
And then one thing we say, if he say, let we look at this way, let we take him now say, in my opinion, okay, now Marampa mines get this plane, and then they give to the president free for go and come. And then now one time according to Alpha Khan, they buy fuel. The president they take money every time where they travel, where they put under hiring of plane and other things. Then how comes the president they take money for plane where not the hire plane?
You know, now the same thing where Lara Taylor appears in one of the audit reports, where the hotel go give receipt for hire. Understand? How hotel they go give receipt for hire plane. When Lara raised that issue,
not hotel and cosmetic, everything, pharmaceutical company.
Okay, whatever it is, but definitely not an airline. Give the receipt. Understand it? They go give a receipt for hire plane. Or, you know, some of these things, it raise a whole lot of questions. about double dipping and all the rest of it. You know, when you, I can tell people, they say, me, I'm lucky that I start my life from being an ordinary UU teacher. I be a civil society activist. I go international small, in West Africa. I come back. I work in finance. I work in trade. I work in state house. So I know small about how these things they happen. Hey, if you investigate some of these transactions that they talk about, so the things the way you go on earth is scary. If you conduct a forensic audit into these trips, understand it, you go begin ask, before the president they travel, did they send money ahead for pay for a hotel, for pay for other services where they offer to? Did that happen? If they don't do them, watin the per diem wey e collect dey for? Because the per diem suppose for cover the cost of a hotel, the cost of other costs wey they incur. So if these costs have already been paid for in advance, because they give a signal to the embassy for making them pay for a hotel before they reach there. If that has happened, then why it collect again full per diem? Why it collect again full interest? And then now Alpha can they tell we say the plane where they get, I know they pay for her. Understand? If they check the records, were these flights free? Are they paid for? If it is free, now CSR, then why did they take money again from the CRF for pay for a chartered flight? You see, so many unanswered questions, my brother. So the more that they try for explain, you know me, M&E specialist, monetary evaluation, as to me a planner.
Now the more than the damage.
Huh? So the more
than they
try
explain
for
the damage.
the more they raise questions.
Oh well.
The more we get more unanswered questions. You know, and where they make the whole thing become a bit suspicious. You know, and I want for just played with my brother Alpha Khan. I can understand. You know, a desperate for make a justify imposition. I can understand. But make you also know, say, he get your own integrity for protect. Waiting maker Alpha Khan. Waiting make tomorrow, when they call a name, it will be associated with integrity, with respect, with dignity, with class. You cannot be concerned about that. Hey, me, believe it or leave it, anyhow I like me boss. You know they get me for lie for that. I know they do. I know they do. Understand it? Rather, I go advise them on how we go do it the right way. But I don't go lie for her. Because when you lie, you don't own them all. You don't own the wrong. You don't become an accomplice. You know? And for me, I care small about my integrity. And I care small about how people will think about me. That make I glad that all the accusations where they don't make against me, I come out clean, vindicated through legal channels. For same and by itself now, what they call, both under APC and under SLPP. They make all types of accusations. I allow the process to go through, allow me to investigate me. At the end of the day, either they write a report where vindicate me or the court vindicates me. My hands are clean. Both under APC and under SLPP. Multiple times, because I can tell you, say people like you feel say waiting them before do if they be there in your position, now you self don't do. But I tell you, say I'm not a saint, but I'm concerned about my integrity. And so I'm very careful with what I do. So I appeal to me, brother Alpha Khan. You've been around for too long. You've been around for quite a while. You're not getting younger. Make you be mindful how they allow himself for be used for parade of truths. I see how he struggle. He really struggle in this interview. He struggle. We see Alpha Khan we sweet much so we sabi talk he losing cool begin become sarcastic. No say they touch some nerves. But I'm way unravel as well. I played with them.
All right, you still watch the program where we had on YouTube and on Facebook. We get Dr. Richard Konteh inside the program this evening. Bokutin and day, and I'm sorry about that. I still different things and for bring come up now make we hear that sound day. Bokutin and day, and we get for talk about things. Wednesday will not be able for 8:16. We don't know what will be happen. But it's important to don't come today, and today a more pumped up like any senior player. Every day we add to the issue them. We will stop it take can from the tick one. Doc, other things than the way don't they happen inside the country. Boku things then. Amongst them, we they talk about 1 point. We just talk more on plain talk. And we don't know if Brady pay transport on a free as Alpha can say. We don't know. But we they come back to another deal. $1.5 million deal with Salon and United States of America then strike. But Boko question day, Nadane one talk about the last week where I don't know if that deliberate act fully able for make and through or waiting. But inside that deal day, we're not able for know who that's na Canva. Who that get Canva? Who say Canva register? No record not there for Canva. How comes they select Canva? Why na secret approval they do for Canva? Waiting at the how they call it job description of Canva, how they get for operate, whether na the host then deported them and all. But before we play that, before we talk about that, and hello watch the brother don't kind side, yeah, they match kind side or them fly kind side. Hello watch this one quickly from AYV.
A chartered Boeing 767 landing at the Freetown International Airport at Lungay on Wednesday morning. On board were 9 West African nationals deported by the United States, among them 2 women. There are 5 Ghanaians, 2 Guineans, a Nigerian, and a Senegalese. After the handshakes between the accompanying U.S. officials and their local counterparts, the deportees started disembarking the flight. First, the women. Then the 7 men followed. One of them resisted on board. He would later be persuaded. Then he got off the plane. Almost all of them are young people. We cannot show you their close-up images due to privacy considerations. They boarded the waiting bus, looking forlorn.
They've all now been bussed into the immigration department and they are going to go through the formalities, after which they'll be handed over to a private company that will look after them for the next 2 weeks.
What I bring to the table is to ensure orderly reception of the deportees, move them to the hosting facilities that we have rented here in Lungay, work with the government of Sierra Leone and other international partners to return them back to their countries of origin. We are going to keep them for a maximum of 14 days, but in exceptional circumstances, we can extend that time to like 30 days. The repatriation actually starts from day 1. Because whilst we are registering them, we are also confirming their nationalities. We are also confirming their, next of kin, emergency contacts in their countries of origin. When they are now in our facilities, we are going to establish, those links, those relationships, so that they can talk to them, let them know that they are here in Sierra Leone and they want to go back. In fact, it will interest you to know that when they just arrived, when they were in the holding facilities, most of them want to go back to their countries of origin.
As citizens of ECOWAS, they can stay in Sierra Leone for up to 90 days if they choose to. 24 names were originally on the manifest. It is not clear how the number dwindled, but they are the first batch of 300 West African nationals whom the Sierra Leone government has signed an agreement with the U.S. to receive in the next 1 year. Umaru Fofana, AYV News, Lungay.
Thank you very much, AYV, for the Wonderful package day. Thank you very much. Yes.
You know, at least now we don't see a face for Canberra. Understand? So they don't get a face. So now we know somebody. But you know, okay, make I take Kuna back. Don't understand how immigration they work, how this deportation they work. You know,
Doc,
if
I want
the
to something
nationalities,
quick. Doc, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Feel free to analyze the thing. Adjust emergency something and not get anything for do with you, but just feel free for adjust them. When you see me on the screen, you know say I do with you. Go ahead.
okay, if the emergency, I mean, if the nationalities of these people are known, then why they for count the Dasalo force not carry by the country then? Why Sierra Leone? We say we concern we. There's no Guinean, they Ghanaian, they Nigerian, they. So why for count the Dasalo? Why did not carry the gun at Guinea? Why did not carry the gun at other countries? Why they count the You see, the way where deportation they work, now that the person in country therefore accept them for say yes now a national of the country. So waiting and no say go don't happen now that Guinea, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone go don't say these people are not from our country. So yes, even though they are saying they are Sierra Leoneans, I mean they are Nigerians, Guineans, or Ghanaians, maybe Ghana government don't reject. They say no, not to Ghanaian than this. Nigeria doesn't not to Nigerian than this. Guinea doesn't not to Guinean than this. You know, when I've been there as a student, like Germany, one of the jobs I be do, coach job, I be do now for go interpret. Anytime when they arrest person where they claim that Sierra Leone. Actually, that's one of the best job the way they get. Then they begin pay you from the time when they enter your car for drive go to the border.
Detention center.
And then they pay you for the entire time where they did at this. You know when they make statement, it can take long. They can take them 5-6 hours. Then they take statement no more. Then they pay you for that 5-6 hour day. Then they pay you back for come back, and then they pay you well. So I've been do that work day. But one thing where I've been discovered in that work day now that 90% of the people that will be they claim not to be Serenians. Now either Nigerians, Guineans, Gambians, as the case may be. They were not Serenians. But because, you know, up to 1994, September 1994, 94 or 98? 98, I think. September 1998 or 94. Not 94, 98. Up to that time, Sierra Leoneans no need visa for go any side in the world. Maybe America, but Europe, you don't need visa. Me, in 1994, I been get a scholarship for go study in Norway. I go study energy planning and the environment. I go do a postgraduate diploma, 6 weeks course. Energy planning and the environment. I no get no visa. Load na plane, take go Norway. I attend me course, I load back na plane, take a can salon, no visa. Understand it? That was how good things were for we country until we then go catch Sierra Leoneans there on a plane where they reach England. I know we advice there for flush all their passports. The way they land na Heathrow, they all not get passport again. And from that time, the British government stopped for giving visa on arrival. You know. And they begin to require we have to apply for visa now before ever we go and all that stuff done. So plenty people let me go, and then when we been get this protective status for Sierra Leoneans there again, plenty people they also use that day for reach na them country there throw away their passport, and claim say they're Sierra Leoneans. And of course, you also know say the passport gates business, it don't day from the days of NPRC take them now. If our NPRC they admit say they use that day for make money.
For pay for weapons as well.
For pay for weapons at that time. So many people, because what's not clear now how long some of the people when they don't deport so don't they in America. So it's possible to say now some of these people where don't happy. So for me the critical issue now, why they for count in Sierra Leone? If they know their identity, they know the country they come out, why do not care them go there?
I think you don't analyze that in the beginning.
Yes.
Most countries they reject the citizen them. Look for example, recently we been get one salon person where they care go na Ghana, where the Ghanaian authority mistreat them. You know, and that's happen not all because na Ghanaian document to go with, but because sometimes the salon authority they refuse to give them emergency travel certificate or other thing then. So now the US government don't become very technical in this. Okay, and see una know they take una citizen directly, law play things and too. We send this go under, we send this go under, we send this go under. How una pass with now on our business? We know say where they reach to now, una distribute them. But where they come out directly from one and agree. So you company. If you watch, we all go to Ghana. Ghanaian they can to we. And Guinean they can to we and other one there. So this
no, not assume. We don't know the kind of arrangement where Ghana make with America. You don't know. Not talk about we own. Understand that? Not limited to we own.
Yeah, we limited to we own, but Ghana self gets similar agreements with the US government.
Yeah, but we don't know the details of her.
Yeah, so just like we self don't know about this one. Go ahead.
Exactly, but at least, but we know say they don't bring up people there where they say na Guineans, na Ghanaians, and Nigerians. And they, according to this report, they go there for 2 weeks and then they send them back. If it be that easy for send them back to their country there after 2 weeks, why they can't pass for Salou? Why America not send them direct? If it be that straightforward, they say the people they're eager for go back to their country. If it be that straightforward, people are eager for go back to their country, why they can't pass Salou first? Why they can't detour first Sierra Leone? Why? You know they add up for me, and so clearly these people are coming. Then they come into this country, we not even know their background. Maybe na criminals. Maybe they're involved in drugs. Because again, the little way I know in America, if you not ever commit crime, even if you did in America illegal, they already deport you. Anybody where they deport from America, usually the people away don't commit some criminal offense.
Just short one before we move to another thing. If you listen to the Kenva MD, he say then they can confirm the nationality. For say they even accepted, they not confirm the nationality.
Now they tell you this. I mean, I tell you say if they say they were na Guineans, na Ghanaians, na Nigerians, why they for Canada? Why don't just carry the good straight? So it's possible, therefore, that these countries who side and they say that their country, they don't deny them. And so what is that the guarantee? If America not able to convince Ghana for take their 3 citizens, that's how they go convince them. If America not able to convince Guinea for take their woman, their citizen, that's how they go convince. If America not able to convince Nigeria for take their citizens, now Freetown go able, Salon go able. You know they add up. So clearly that they can bring inside the country every year up to 300 people where we don't know their background.
Non-Sierra Leonean.
Where we don't know their nationality. Where we don't know their criminal record. Where maybe they could just come for can introduce it to the country a new way of doing things way very, very bad. For me, that is very concerning. Secondly, the nature of the contract. We not even know the duration of this contract. If now every year, this thing get for happen indefinitely. So any bad person now, where America not get second and go Sierra Leone. Any bad person where America won't get rid of, they can go Sierra Leone. So we go they receive into we country hardcore criminals.
Okay.
And they say they do all of this for $1.5 million. For $1.5 million.
I think that's just the first stage.
Only $1.5 million. Then they do this kind of thing for? It's not possible. The cost alone for rent houses for them, feed them, take care of them. He said that pay the staff when they take care of them for a whole year for 300 people, it don't pass 1.5 million. So you go see say this whole thing not add up. I'm not going to even talk about the procurement process, which clearly they did in violation of. But you know, Pierre, all of this not reach this government in threshold for corruption. Let's say PPRC might talk about threshold there. So this one self, it not reach the threshold for corruption. So if you call NPPA now, they will tell you say this it not reach the threshold for let we investigate. If you call ACC, they will tell you say this it not reach the threshold. So we don't get a new understanding of waiting at threshold. They get one threshold for the opposition, they get one threshold for the government. We get two Sierra Leones in one now. A country whose side that they use their own whims and caprices for determining how they for handle situations as they can. So clearly, this one again, now a clear case of criminality, now a clear case of corruption, now a clear case of security risk for the country, and a clear case for even let me be concerned about the demographics. If they never begin bring every year 300 people for an indefinite period, it will go plenty pass in this country. Because now young, able-bodied people, they will come married in this country. They will come born picking there. You know, say there what they will come fight the war for we UNAM SEAL, where they come in this country. They left them Pakistani picking there, they left them Chinese picking there, they left them Ghanaian picking there, plenty at this country. Plenty the day. Where they left. When they go back, when they recall them. Now so get why they come back. Now so they can begin explode exponentially in terms of increasing with population and put more stress on the limited resources we get at this country. So for me, again, I will conclude for say this agreement is not well thought out. I'm not saying out of desperation for trying for please America, hoping that through that they will waive the suspension. But as I've been saying in one interview, the people there, America, they're very clear. They say, "Una know they cooperate with we per Interpol, per international investigations. When we get criminal issues, una know they cooperate. Una cooperate." They say, "We know we passport they lose. Una try to una passports." So the things that they need for do. Understand? For continue for work at the back of take across the river, you get for hit the water across. The things that they need for do, the Americans be very clear on waiting they need for do, and these things are doable. They are doable if they only really get this contract. Now where they sorry for them, that they give them short term visa there for me and go for them meeting there. If they don't stop, let watch them now. $2 they go save. Now, which they could not make say, Lord, what's there? Make it do for we. Nobody would not come out. Now, what they are. Now, what they know say they can get opportunity from time to time for travel, collect per DM at your expense. That make them the country for do this nonsense. If they don't tell me what's your now, so now with the watch yourself, you go find it small. You know, but sincerely, that's why they set a very bad precedent for tomorrow. And I want to call on the ACC for make them rise up to their own responsibility and their obligations for fight corruption. I want for call on NPPA for make the institution investigate this issue like clear case of corruption. Make this matter go to the PPRP when they sit down and the chairman who they preside over the political public procurement something committee in decision equivalent to that of a high court judge, make them look at this matter and make them pass judgment and make the law take its course. But for condone this type of wrongdoings that this country, it is set a very bad precedent and it's not good for this country.
Right. Lo push on quick one, and I'll bring you up with this other video quick one. This one at the title of the program. European Union and the government of Salon versus Jos Leijdekkers. When not Jos Leijdekkers and talk about, I don't know if not the same person you consider for be Umoru Serif. But anyway, let's watch this one quickly.
So as part of the dialogue on democracy, governance, and the rule of law, the last dialogue engagement, let me just read an aspect of it. It's building on these shared commitments to the rule of law, both parties agreed to intensify collaboration in a reinvigorated fight against organized crime, illicit drug trafficking, and transnational criminal networks. They underscored the importance of coordinated action, institutional strengthening, and information sharing to address the growing threats these crimes pose to security, public health, governance, and regional stability. One of your member states, the Netherlands, and very recently, Spanish authorities reported of, arrest in a vessel reportedly from Sierra Leone. The authorities here have said the drugs that they were arrested with is not from Sierra Leone actually. But what is the EU mission here involved in any way in engaging the government on the request from the Netherlands government for the extradition of someone who they said is here, named Bolejos or Umar Sharif?
Let's say there are two aspects. This particular case you are mentioned, and I strongly believe that both governments of Sierra Leone and the Netherlands, they work well and they will address the issue. I was very happy to see the meeting between two ministers of justice 1 week ago in Geneva. They met and they discussed. But this is, let's say, the issue which should be addressed by them, and I don't know the details about this discussion. But it's not only issue of the person concerned, but it's also issue of the general global efforts, in this case between the European Union and Sierra Leone, to fight drug trafficking. People are suffering in Europe, but also here with Kush, for example. Yeah. What we need to cooperate closely to address this issue, to eradicate completely. It's impossible, most probably, to be realistic, but to minimize the drug components everywhere. In European Union member states, we would like to protect youth from being addicted and taking drugs. It can bring difficult problems to us and to you. That's why we should not only think about cooperation concerning the personalities, but also to have a global strategy. The European Union adopted in December the EU drug strategy. And there are different dimensions in this strategy, and we should fight against this phenomenon. This is the export we don't want to see in Europe. This is the import from European Union to Sierra Leone. We don't want to see,
Exactly.
and we don't support, and we are against.
So in that engagement, you said both parties also emphasized the strategic importance of maritime security as a critical component of regional stability and economic resilience. One of the concerns is there are reports indicating that, chemicals used to produce kush have been imported from some European countries, and as well there are reports indicating that this region is also being used as transshipment hub and all of that. How much are you collaborating with the government of Sierra Leone in addressing these two concerns, importation and exportation possibly?
I said 20 minutes ago that I love organic cocoa export from Sierra Leone to the European Union market. This is something we support. We know that the government of Sierra Leone has limited tools to even protect the borders. That's why, as I said, we should think more widely, broadly, how to cooperate with you in order to stop this drug trafficking in both directions, and we are working on it. We are working also to strengthen capabilities of Sierra Leonean government institutions to better protect borders, to sea coast, to have better oversight of the harbor.
Is the EU concerned about, as much as we are concerned that drugs or chemicals?
All right. Yeah, doctor. Did you make up of this statement, the public comments of the EU?
No. I think I agree fully with the ambassador. When you want to address any problem, you got to address the root cause of the problem and not the symptoms of the problem. When person get malaria, he get fever. So you don't just get Panadol. The Panadol will reduce the fever, but then they mend the malaria. So therefore, if you listen to the ambassador, what they try to say that we get to go down to the root causes of this problem and try to fix them. And this get to do with the whole issue about border control and protect our territorial waters, building capacities in that regard, etc., etc. So I agree fully with them on that, and I think this is something where government need to take very, very seriously, and we as Suriname for be very concerned. It rain now and a bit loud, so it will disturb us more. So I agree with that. But I also think in this situation, the specific issue of the person in question, I believe if this government know in whereabouts, therefore cooperate. Because this issue about Sierra Leone incorporation with the international community in terms of enforcing penalties against people when they commit crime. Now, part of the reason why they don't suspend we or they don't freeze, they don't slam this ban on we. So if one may remove that ban on Sierra Leone, they will get for cooperate. And that cooperation need for involve cooperating on the issue of Jos Leijdekkers. I think this government supposed to do that, and if we don't ask for extradition, they will hand over.
All right. Now let's just take the last issue before we open the phone line.
Yeah, talk loud, small. The rain they disturb now small.
Okay, so we'll take the last issue now before we open the phone line. And please, you will watch, stand by, because we know they take Boku call them today. We don't go over the time. We start late because of technical easy. But I bet it will come at that will not come at all. Doc, you get concerned for talk about Moses Mambo and in comparison. So you can take me through in brief, quickly.
Yes, Moses Mambo say SLPP government then do 4,200 kilometers of trunk roads and over 7,000 kilometers of feeder roads during this time when they in power. The people there will all know Sierra Leone. From the farthest point at Koinadugu to the farthest point at Kailahu or down at Sulima, it not pass 600 kilometers. So for make you do trunk roads of over 4,200 kilometers, it means you literally do all the roads na Sierra Leone inside this time. And for make you do over 7,000 kilometers of feeder roads, it means you don't do all the feeder roads, no bad road, not again at Sierra Leone. Before we left, APC, before we left, we don't time a Masheka. We don't do Masheka to Freetown carriage. We don't do Robere Junction to Balamuya. We don't do Tama to Jalasi Road. We don't do go to Jandama. We don't do go to Puja. We don't do Kenema to Pendembu. We don't do Makeni to Kono. We don't do Makeni to Kabala, although well, this BNT. We don't do Makeni to Maburka. We don't do all district health. Bo, Pujahu, Moyamba, Maburka, Kabala, Kwedu, Makeni, Kambia, Potloko. In Freetown, we don't do Lumley to Aberdeen Road, 4 lane. We don't do Aberdeen Road to Congo Cross, 4 lane. We don't do Sport Road, 4 lane. We don't do Hill Station, 4 lane. We don't do Wilkinson Road, 4 lane. We don't do all the road here, my brother. Do you whose road they left? Where the wire we amount to 4,000. Lie. Why they for lie? Why they for continue for lie by people them? But the issue, not to the lie that me worry. Now the fact say they don't report say they don't do 4,200 kilometers, which means they don't collect money for that. Where the money? Because for make the report say they don't do 4,200 kilometers of roads, of trunk roads at this country, it means they don't collect that money they don't spend that. If that is the case, where the money? Because they not do the road there. Now thief, now corruption, and the ACC, if this reach the threshold for corruption, they better look at it. They say they don't do over 7,000 kilometers of feeder roads. Who say they do it? It means they don't collect money for that. You know, the other day I give a report, a breakdown here. They say Karena, just part of Amo, these are just part of the 7,000 or part of the 4,200. They say, but this way they do now, it only amounts to between 800 and 1,200. So I don't know who said they pull the 4,200, and said they pull the 7,000, the 11,000. The report where me get now, all put together, it amounts to 800 to 1,200. So the see say, now lie they lie. But even by the lie, where they lie, the 1,200 maximum, what they say na Karena, they don't do between 90 and 140 kilometers. But the lie, do I know come out Karena? Now who side that road they do? They say Bombali, they say they don't do Makeni Kabala Road as a flagship project. That road they don't pull so right now. They say they don't do it. 180 to 120 kilometers. They say na a flagship project for them. They don't do it. How the road go pull so? Road they don't do. SLPP. That road way battle. Where Mambu they talk against APC for. In their report, they say they don't do it and that na a flagship project for SLPP. Potloko, they say they don't do 60 to 100 kilometers of roads inside Potloko. Who side? Cambia, they don't do 50 to 80 kilometers. They say Cambia Rokupul Mange border road. They say Tonkolili, they don't do 40 to 70 kilometers. They say Maborka, Yoniban, and Makeni road. They don't even know. Maborka to Makeni are 15 miles. Maborka to Yoniban, they're going to pass through mile 91. The road still bad. Now they try for patch. They say they don't do 70 to 110 kilometers. Kwedu, Safadu to Tombodu, links to mining areas. Lie. They say Kailahu, they don't do 50 to 80 kilometers. Pendembu to Kailahu to Lunge border. Usai. Me no say they don't do the road from Kailahu, from Pendembu to Bwedu. I drive on them, although na sub-standard road, not a high-quality road, but at least they don't throw it out there. So I drive on them, it was fine. But definitely, this not the amount to 80 kilometers. They say Kenema. They don't do Kenema to Blama to Shebwema. The road where APCB don't do, they say they don't do them back, which means they don't take money for that. All of these types of lies, where type of come for lie, then when will they stop lying? When they just learn for be real. This is just a try for say. They don't need for the lie. But the bad part for the lie that it expose the thief. Where the thief? Because any road where they say they don't take money for that. So then people, SLPP, they don't take money for 4,200 kilometers of trunk roads. If that then a T-way don't really happen, and trunk road are inter-district, inter-region highways, then a trunk road. All the trunk roads in Sierra Leone in only 2,000 kilometers. All put together in only 2,000. So who side they do 4,200? It means Salone no get any bad road again. All the feeder roads that Sierra Leone put together in only 7,000 kilometers. So if in the NAPNA TV they say they don't do 7,000 kilometers, who side they do? Na lie. It means
and
they don't
take
Salone,
Guinea, Liberia.
I'm sure they go help Salone, they go help Liberia and Guinea, all for Duam. So that type of lies now they're really troublesome. You know, next week on Wednesday, I will want to talk a bit more about the infrastructure projects where the APC government we don't embark on. Make people they know. But Lord remind people because it's very easy when people they forget. So next week, Wednesday, I will want really go into that day again. Make I just remind people make we expose the lies of this government. May they try for show which they don't do some things. May they talk about her. They don't need for bloat the figures, exaggerate, for do it. They just succeed for expose their lies. And I don't think it's helpful.
All right. Thank you very much. Straight off, we don't waste time. We'll take few calls them, you address them, and then we wrap up. I will go and take the first one inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and also you call from, please.
I call from London, me na concern Sierra Leonean.
Okay, welcome. Get platform.
Call me name. My name na Binta Finley.
Asabi, you face or you voice?
Okay, you hear me? My
Clear.
name na Binta Finley.
Yes, now I get you, ma. Go ahead.
Okay, I call me na concern Sierra Leonean. Wait they try. I will start with Fatima Bio. Fatima Bio, from where he become first lady to today. Na so disgrace for Sierra Leone. From one problem to the other. From one disgrace to the other. So with the beggar now there, let he realize say in a first lady. Let begin comport himself. Let try put some dignity inside himself. At least when he gonna public, let realize say na Sierra Leone flag he tote. Where he don't left this, where he don't left as a first lady, he don't pack him bag, he don't go as an ordinary man, he can go disgrace himself. Not a problem. But right now, na Sierra Leoneans they disgrace, we they beg them, dear. From now on, dear, we no want that disgrace again. Let go return that flat. You know, let go return that flat. It's too shameful. It's like we the Sierra Leoneans they we mean. People in England right now, they look for flat, comrade and they, disabled people and they not get place. You get all that money there, you go take us like that. It's too shameful now. You know. Then I left down there, I want to talk again about President Bio. President Bio, they go talk about democracy. It's very embarrassing, say, because I watch half of the program where he go his speech. And if me I be a student, I sit down before her, they say, who that sinner before me? So I just get bored and get out. You know, sweet, you know, enjoyable. But what they say here is how presidents were not able rule in country well. And people and they suffer. Then in they go talk about democracy. President Bio, they think about, is that shame again? You know, you country they suffer, you people and they suffer. You don't talk to them for help the people then. You sit down in position, you marginalize them. You deprive them. You intimidate them. Right. You do all sorts. Why cancel democracy? You even go to the extent and say the person will win the election. You not allow them to take over the presidency. You go sit on a power where they're not even you not get the mandate of the people. You just force yourself in power.
Okay.
Then
Thank you very much.
Talk about democracy. They even kind of the country for sort problem out. You go talk about. You're not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there at all.
Thank you.
I don't know where
God bless
you can
you,
go there.
All right.
You know, una thank you. God bless you.
God bless you all. Okay, we go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and the call from. Hello. Hello. Okay, we drop and then we go on the line again. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and the call from.
Hello.
Kyle Londo.
Yes, sir. This is Kyle Londo.
Welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Konteh, they always ask you about UC and the K. So I know say for let you be a progressive Sierra Leonean, we go begin see. You see, this woman with in jail, Zanab Sharif. You not believe say APC una contribute to that? Because una Secretary General and this lady, now they be accused with them fine. Una pay for them, and the Secretary General of the party, he's out. But Zanab Sharif, she's 4 years in prison. What in now your own stance on that? You know, it's very complicated because then people are then they find out say the people are way outspoken for campaign for 2028, then they try to shut them down. LED, when the rapper, they know say he affiliate with day with SLPP. They look at, they don't pull in peace business now in hand. Una the APC, what una go do pandentia? Una go begin fala dentia, una keep quiet. It's very saddening.
Right.
You know? And Mr. Konteh really want una put effort on Zanab Sharif because this case here, una get problem on it. Una contribute if then jail Zanab Sharif, we know say na APC make them jailer. If una not stand for this girl, now una get the problem.
All right.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay. We go on the line again and take another call, quick one inside the program. Let's see. Quick one. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and inside the call from, please.
Hello, Semepe. Hello, Mr. Richard Konteh. Semepe, I want to divert to the conversation a little bit, so you understand. I want to ask Dr. Richard Konteh this question, please. You know, Fatima Bio, when they come out, they talk about this bundle business, they discredit them, say they go try for stop them. But when we go salon, they legalize them. You understand? We just sit in a Facebook, see yes, you go make a bundle society to the Gina Kenema. You understand? So what in really they go on, and if the opposition they really they take notice of these things, you know, because you know normal. If they come outside, they can't get the money. Maybe we sister then delicate to some of them for them see that thing right now for them get a document is difficult because they don't can discredit that system then you know, but illegalized in salon. And secondly, Dr. Richard Konteh, I see you with some of the flag bearers them when they come out, you know, but I don't see that firm criticism with against the government, you understand, for all these government to tax Because a certain things that the
so criticism from who that? From all the flag bearers them or did you get me, Kola?
What it's in the opposition you do for counter all the things in the need, you know, unaga for do more for build the confidence of for the with the citizens. They say yes, the opposition they ready for can fight for the people them, not for Sidon say for all Sidon full and full foot. You understand? When the time reach we go be there. No, now we go for build the confidence of the citizens them. Say yes, we get people who go for can't take over. You understand? We will stand for it tomorrow.
Thank you. God bless you.
And I thank you very much. May God bless
you. Did you get me? Did you get me? All right. I'll be one for ask the question, but anyway, don't go. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name inside the call from, please.
Yeah, the call from where I want to do this morning, how everything.
Safe.
Yeah, Dr. Richard Konteh, what I want to say, Mambo, don't want them do tower demo. Then a young boy, they will me do oversee them do. When they don't can salon so, they don't get work for do. They just get for life for make Fatima Bio like. You see them all when they talk, Fatima Bio Maada Bio, Fatima Bio Maada Bio, Fatima Bio Maada Bio. One day you know go see them people and they kind of you one constructive good something about the country. APC no go see there, Fatima Bio Maada Bio, Fatima Bio Maada Bio. Now that's what they pay them for. That's now I want to know. So then boy they now idle people they won't sabi them. Like Batilo Songa, so he was medical nurse. They can make a chairman. They don't let me work. They don't cancel alone. Just imagine, election at 2028. What do you face when they can do in this country? Also, no, just a big one now because some of fool I can talk on the with some of fool and SLPP. With a big one now, this 2028, one of take up that country day. And we are just ask if one of the because I mean, you didn't say them go and say August. One of they said to now host them, please, do not try to arrange everything. Mona said on people, Mona said again come out, Mona said they talk. Because Fatima Bio na campaign they pass so in one party, you know that it came on the media, saying Bible on a member, it comes in the media, it said nobody no for campaign time no day. But she's the one campaign now. Now campaign Fatima Bio they pass so. So APC deal with the big for making herself kuna house in order. Muna say by the end of the year, Muna come with campaign on a campaign for we back. Please, una put all the differences behind. Dr. Samuel, God will use I go come. The party is not this make with Sabia, it go come. Because something waiting on I mean for waiting happen in fact, but it go come. But they're boys and then they are boys. What's on a picture in the can do? One not chief minister. Then they talk about how people and they take kunji, picking and they suffer, accidents they be, lights not a day. You know they can't sit down at the media say talk about them talk then day. Before that, wait till they pan. Now campaign work the whole day pan. So dear APC with the beguna, with the second mama and papa and beguna. No God make una set on a house, no God make una do all this in our election they wanna for do. No one can take over this country for what sire. No people and they suffer. Look, yesterday waiting Fatima Bio do. Young picking and she's the one campaign against those things. Now we told sure that we don't be against them, but if they campaign against them, send them for picking, they don't have picking the day before and so. Now
thank you very much.
Now find him. So APC deal with the people now putting our us in order. Not see what people they dance they make so. They want to know the dance, so they send one back on a well they go dance back for now.
God bless you.
No them crowd and do.
All right, thank
people
you.
They don't tire. Dear Dr. Jack.
All right, so now we take
to you people and send
3 more calls. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right,
yes,
so let's take
thank you.
3 more calls quickly. 3 more calls. Just 3. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name inside the call from, please.
Yes, we are at the call from the other yard.
You get a platform.
Yes, Papa. May God bless you, and may God bless this station.
Amen.
And this man we see so we know Dr. Richard Konteh, we by God in power, now the next president of Sierra Leone. Because now the only man this power, all the flag we are them, both APC and SLPP, within this station. We they criticize constructively. They go bless her for that the force. Then waiting me they say as concerning waiting in your big brother we na Alpha Khan, we na me your uncle from Putloko, the Sidom. They come and lie for people them. You can get clear understanding how president in the move. They go bless her for that one day. Then also the other side what gets back concerning Fatima Bio, you can get host na London yard, like whether other call the sea people in the suffer na this country for housing. You older host you see don't as salon the doctor they talk no more. Get millions of pounds dollar get in different currency, they can take money to the 90 map and business. We left there again. We see back this drug business that country, that was same uncle, that big brother Alpha Khan. If they sit down a radio station, they say, no, nothing but drug, you know, sabi separate the gun. At least when they interview and liberty, when they be first tell about that boat, when they kitchen and spin. He say, no, sabi nothing, you know, understand, sef. You know. But glad it's all that uncle, they all board that with their winner, Richard Konteh. You don't complete the bone, make get idea, but how governments and presidents out in the travel. Let God continue for bless this man. Waiting the feds for, let God make him get some.
Thank you. God bless you.
Me, I do it. Anytime you can at London, me, I this you. I can message you once and I'm with me London number. Anytime you can at this country, me, I will pray God for me to see. I guess me case.
Thank you. Let's take two last call. Welcome to the show, family member. You name me call from, please.
Hello.
Yes, ma. Welcome. Get the platform.
How are you do, Papa?
Very good, proud. It's yourself, ma.
Thank you. You know, Fatima Bio, a big disgrace for we that we country. All the one that way they call today that they jump Fatima Bio. Fatima Bio during this last interview where they interview him, if they make like say we don't make billions of dollars now or billions of pounds now London, where everybody knows it and we go for people. How in we don't get houses there, you don't get property them. Now it's still in a government house, so you don't buy your also inside England where let it make your money because here that way you don't any side that abroad where you don't get your money, you buy your house. Because that house they as how time they go, that's why they appreciate. But now the man who buy this, he don't go be first lady. He still look what kind of a human being is this for disgrace Sierra Leone? What is this? And then they can fake themselves, Madam Bio, they go, you say they go lecture, the one they say, where intellectual person. The IQ higher than him. Because this is completely nonsense. If they left the country dark, he said they go and lecture. Lecture what? Who they try for, please? He bring cocaine, can pack it at the country, people they die in the streets. Fatima Bio, they lie left, right, and center. Bring disgrace for winners alone. What is this? But this is a disgraceful thing, bro. This is too much for we in this country. How? There's too many people that get back. It tell like the one that always support this woman. What people, right people, they talk, people with conscience, they talk and love for Sierra Leone, and they talk say they jealous. Jealous what? What is they jealous for? Because the one they back where turn like they always support her. And then they tell her, and they make them in feathers, they go up and lie with no evidence. Disgrace, they come everywhere. What is this for the country, for goodness? What you say will all went wrong? For choose this, Maada Bio, we get swear. What say we went wrong? And now you swear they rob everybody. What is this?
All right, thank you very much, man. God bless you.
Well, take care.
All right, we take the last call inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and inside the call from, please. Hello.
Yes, sir. Sangapie.
Yes, welcome. Get the platform.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Koto from the backyard.
Welcome, Koto.
But I don't follow this weird program for a very long time. I they follow you, I call rest, I they follow you every day now weird. I don't ever see you be so tense and attentive and they focus and they pay attention. They call Dr. Richard Konteh in the camera. Nobody know they working on enjoy in lectures, in analysis, and for put the country in solution them from the problem they will get reach you. That's being said. Now, one question we want for us, Dr. Richard Konteh. I don't ever see any politician from APC or SLPP ever where they expose himself so to savvy media, to a savvy journalist like you, who they interview and they ask all kind of questions under the sun. Him being the front runner already in APC, him being the prospective nominee for the next flag bearer of APC. Why, doctor, why you take this kind of risk? For they come every Wednesday, they can't expose yourself to somebody like Sengbe who serve so then critical question how we get. Why you not just maintain your status quo now and try for put the house in order and win the flag bearership? But every Wednesday they come with his caller them now, Sengwe you sense now, all man they bombard you with question with them call. I think say now every risk they talk so doc. Me want to know why they take this kind of risk. Now me question Danny sir. Thank you very much.
Alright, I cut on the last person. So think say I cut on for me and Doc you can't see. Okay, that's not a good one. Anyway. Now I'll go over to you, Doc. This is now what you call them. You know,
yes, thank you very much. I want to tell the callers they all thank you for the comments and concerns we they raise. I want to say I especially glad today because there are more of women than men that then come out today for express their concerns. I think say that this now waiting make me very happy. We need for give voice to women them. We need for hearing more from them. They go for rise up and articulate and agitate their positions them better. I want to tell them plenty thank you. The first lady is show in concern about what Fatima they do. He say Fatima na a disgrace to Sierra Leone. He say if they beg him via make it try for comport himself. He say na salon flag na it out. So anything we he do na Sierra Leone, you know, she's no longer herself. She's now an identity for Sierra Leone. You know, they represent Sierra Leone. You know, and he say therefore be very careful how they carry himself around. He say may return the flag, the flat, just like how I've been talking. You don't need that, you know. People in there in England, we need that more. People ex-servicemen, we need that. People in there, where they sleep on the streets, we need that flat there. If you want flat, you get the money for buying your own flat. You don't need for do that there, you know. And he say for make President Bio go get the courage for go say they deliver a lecture on democracy at Oxford University or Cambridge, the best universities na the world. I think he say really embarrassing. You know, he said he listened to the lecture. It was so boring and clearly disgusting. So he said, you don't know why. He said how they will continue for do this to the people. They will go and talk about democracy, yada, human rights, blah blah. Back home, people are suffering, people are languishing, people are being deprived, people are being intimidated, people are marginalized. You know, he say it's very very bad. He said, and above it all, he say he lost the election. He thieved the election, and then he entrenched himself in power. The woman say this is very very bad way that they do. He say, and he feels say he not gets the moral high ground for able for go and preach anything about democracy where he not the practicer. That this woman here in your view, this woman from London. Kailondo he is so concerned about this Missy and K. So unfortunately for Kailondo, Pakebi Konteh don't die. Because if you not be done die it, I for don't send in telephone number I give you. I say be a caller, make it explain to you how it come about for spell your own Konteh with K and not with C. But one thing we mean no more than that. Anybody we in Konteh, they spell with K now original Konteh. And now una see that duplicate. So if you now Konteh but you don't see that duplicate, anyone that K then original. It bring kind the Zanab issue, and I can understand the sentiments people they express. I don't tell you, it's a medium visit Zanab na prison a couple of times, so I should say I don't come up close to the realities of what they go through more than you. I see they make the parallel between Zanab in case and the NSG in case, but you know this is the Sierra Leone we live in. Sierra Leone we get different standards. But I have to tell you, say the APC party take the issue of Zanab Sheriff very, very serious. In fact, APC lawyers were in court in their numbers to represent Zanab Sheriff. Hundreds of lawyers were there to a point that even the magistrate began for saying, madam, pass them come out because it was overwhelming. So the support of the APC for Zanab is overwhelming, and the party continue for stand by Zanab and continue for agitate for a release, and we believe say that is not right to say due to Zanab, and the party not going to be quiet about this. We will continue for talk, and me personally not going to be quiet, but this I will continue for raise the voice, and I believe say this is the party in position. The other caller talks they talk about the paradox. Now, yeah, so when Fatima go na Europe, they talk against Bondo. We can Salon they support Bondo for political expediency. He said that they bad. He said I not think say good. You know, he said he not see any firm criticism when they come from any politician. But I wish it before say now pass you, because at least more 7-8 months now every week and they go na at the air for criticize this government and they talk and raise issues. But they are for Batomi small labo. Tell me thank you now. If not for me effort self why they expose myself and talk the kind they talk, so at least the money now what they spend for pay talk more than now and tell me thank you for that. But anyway, on a more serious note, I think say we need to talk more. No amount of talking not going to be enough until we achieve what we need for better. Just like the pastor there. Not to say the bad way they happen at the world now because they know they preach. Every Sunday, that pastor they preach. They even get midweek service. Their imam there. Every Friday they preach. They even do kutuba. They do other things there. They preach to people there. They even go around homes. They talk to people there. They get home cells. They preach. But people still they do bad. So not to because people know they make the effort to. It's just that there we neighbor not they listen. The way they behave is not normal. Clearly not normal. You know, if Dr. Naim not be don't die, we for don't advise her for making friend way for engage them and try for mend them. This other lady in talk about what you know about Mambu and Batilo, how Batilo have been lost in England. They not get nothing for offer, so they just believe say now for the praising Fatima and Bio so that they will continue to get favor in their side. That is sad, it's unfortunate. He said in a SLPP, in the big APC, for make we put we house in order. Mama, na that we do. APC will preach a message campaign of unity. APC we believe in one Sierra Leone. We believe in harmonizing Sierra Leoneans, bringing us together, healing the divide, uniting us. Let we see ourselves as one. Let we see ourselves as brothers and sisters. Let we work together for a better Sierra Leone. We believe in creating opportunities for all Sierra Leoneans so that everybody, regardless of your party where you belong to, regardless of your tribe, regardless of your region, will get an equal opportunity to actualize your own potentials. And we believe say we for transform this country. Make it not be say we country that only they know for the bad reasons. Like this bad propaganda or this bad publicity where Fatima and the team that they give to the country. We don't need that day. And that we will fight for. It's even the chief minister with all the pressing issues within the country. Instead of them focus on that day, then busy they go about the campaign, they hire crowds for go present a wrong picture. But they are also this country. He said it's really bad. If people like say they want to go out of their senses. This other person say, gentleman say, Richard, now going to be the next president. He said because we are the only man when they get mind for address the issues objectively, when they get mind for challenge these issues constructively, and when they get mind for criticize constructively when necessary. He said he believes I deserve for lead this country and bring sanity back to this country. He said Alpha Khan in lies, they don't expose them. And he said he tell me thank you for that. He said Fatima for hand over that house, but left for disgrace alone. He said the drug issue, a very serious issue and for be treated as such. He said Alpha Khan for even go on Liberty TV for try for deny knowledge of this drug issue. He said really unfortunate. He said wish it not be done. He said may God give me my heart's desires. May God help me for succeed. I become flag bearer, I become president of this country, so that we all go work together for a better Sierra Leone. The other lady say Fatima, in the last interview, he lied about his status before he become first lady. He said he give the impression, like say he be okay, like say he get everything. Yeah, I've been several things to her a few times when they talk about like that. He said now he disgrace to Sierra Leone. He said and Bio self for make he get the courage for grab because say he dey go deliver lectures to people wey get sense pass and to intellectuals. He say na bravery than the at its worst. He said drug and drug and the deaths will take place at the streets of Freetown. He said it's really, really serious and government supposed to prioritize that and make sure say they reverse that trend. He said Fatima na a disgrace to Sierra Leone and people for talk am. He said make you not continue for say the jealous. It's not too jealous, and the truth play the talk. Then the last caller cut off from the backyard. He said Sengbe Pierre can be so attentive where me they talk, they pay attention. He said, ever see anybody like me in the follow we had. They don't see plenty flag bearer aspirants there, plenty dignitaries there, plenty people who don't come for interviews, but you don't ever see anybody who is so consistent in making himself so vulnerable. He said, why me they take such risks? He said, why me not they focus on the advantage you don't get in terms of the position and the pecking order for clinch the flag bearer party and just allow the status quo for maintain and not continue for take the streets. I say, Konteh, for me, no risk is too great to take if it get for do with the liberation of the country, Sierra Leone. No risk will be too grave for take if it get for do with the welfare of the people of this country. No risk will be too great for take if it get for do with redeeming this country, exposing the lies of this government, exposing the inadequacies in this government, and exposing the dangers which this government pose to the country Sierra Leone. I believe say bad people then they flourish when good people do nothing. So me believe say I need for stand up for the people, I need for talk for the people, I need for create awareness. Because sometimes, because people don't understand, somebody can't use sweet talk and placate people and give them the wrong information. So me, they try for come in and just present the facts bare as they are, so that all man go understand and appreciate the reality. I believe saying that this we need as Sierra Leoneans. And I want to close by just thanking everybody for paying attention. I want to make we all know say Sierra Leone are all responsibility. Sierra Leone, that's all we have. One Sierra Leone. Some of we will not get any other country where in passport. Now only salon passport together. So that this country now we they call home, and we get a responsibility for unite this country. Me, Dr. Richard Konteh, I dey present to these the people in the APC and the Sierra Leone an agenda for harmony, opportunity, and transformation. A hot agenda. An agenda for unite Sierra Leone. Make we see ourselves as brothers and sisters. Make we not go against each other because of we party or we tribe or we region. Rather, regardless of where you come out, let we see ourselves as one. Let we create opportunities for we all. Whether it's in education, it's in health, it's in infrastructure, it's in caring for the elderly, it's in caring for the youths, etc., etc. Let's create these opportunities. Let we make sure say no pikin not drop out of school again because in papa or in mama they will pay for them. Let we create opportunities for we girls for make they able to go school, get a well-paid jobs and live decent lives thereafter. Let we care for the elderly. Make old age not be associated with suffering, but make everybody be cared for. And let we ensure that we create opportunities for transform this country. Like we know we come again for the good reasons and not for the bad reasons. Sierra Leone don't be in the news for too long for the bad reasons. We need to come together for launder this image of a beloved country. And we take all of us working together, the shared vision and a shared commitment to make that happen. And I'm confident in the project Sierra Leone. I'm confident that with waiting God to endow with, we can make it happen. Together, we can make it happen. Together, we can build a better Sierra Leone. May God help you all.
All right. In the name of Dr. Richard Konteh, no, you get them at all. Today, another beautiful day, Saturday. Okay. Well, now so we end the show today. We still try for make arrangements, with another very much important possible we go love for listen to, for see how best we can get on the show. But they actually say 24 hours. We go able for get up arrangements. Okay, so until then, for today, plenty thank you for you taking time for joining me. The other soldier they all, the other student them prefect now all my back up. They gonna whip in the class to be extra class, they no can take at all. But I don't know no more than waiting the lecturer go put for them. If you go punish them or not. But they wait for next week. I don't know if you go punish the two other one they will not appear for class at all.
No, wait. I'll give you the high grade. I'll give you the high grade, don't worry.
I'll give up. Anyway, thank you very much, sir. God bless you and get yourself a very, very good night, sir.
Yes.
Alright, so una will join me inside the program, 140 una plenty. And with the left una with this 140 una say we still on the matter. If that be the case, let me kindly left una with this particular video. Where is it? Madam video, where are you? Okay, we go left una with the video the lost for me, but still at the bank I'm inside again. We go left I don't see him. I'll left now with this video for remind we self officer come out and also now. Until then, love not so much. Good night.
Family members, this now una sister, una girl pikin, una everything, Alicia Toure. We wanna be on the support for making go India well. The journey is very long, but we still there on now. We come on board the ferry, follow we go back na Lunge because now tomorrow morning 9 flights. So Alicia, what do you think about this moment?
I think the moment is what we get. I'm so happy, I'm so grateful. People that will support me, and also happy myself happy. I just want to tell God thank you. I want to tell myself thank you. Please let me reach the target, and at least I'm so grateful.
So now also want to tell you briefly about the journey from Kono yesterday to now. Briefly before the candle.
It really not be easy because the distance long and I've been in the plane and for so long and I swam past 4-5 hours there. Then I really want to reach and it will not be easy for me. But I can't go because I know it's at the campus. I just stay strong so till I reach. I'm grateful, I'm really grateful. May God bless you now all.
Don't confirm now.
Yeah, so Alicia, what do you think about the process so far? now you can't left, for go at the start we be done the dream for Lagos. What you say to?
Say every minute, every second, I just am grateful to God because without God it's not possible. And I support us we have, and the family, the family they just conclude everything. They just seal everything. I appreciate you. I know that I have to myself happy because this will all be the wish for. I don't pass through all the check up them and all. everything, don't get me bored, tickets, everything. I appreciate you now, God bless you now, so I pray for
Yeah, so
successful surgery.
yeah, on behalf of Salon people, I wish you, safe journey. Yeah, okay, thank you very much.
We pass Liberia, we land there, but not check out. Then we reach Ethiopia, also do my transit from Salon Airport to Ethiopia to Delhi now, Sadisuna India. They help me throughout with wheelchair and all. As I come immediately, they don't come to wheelchair to assist me like they were expecting me throughout my journey. As I talk to them, I can see as soon as wheelchair because I'm a coach. As soon as I see how the coach in me, so now the possible help me throughout with the wheelchair now. They don't do everything necessary. I make because what's going difficult, I ever call me the person can pick me up for the hospital address, which I don't give them. Then I give me signature, everything is okay. But if that's for check out now from there, they take me box. Then the person can take me go work on me. I just want to say I'm grateful at this moment because I'm tired. I need this. I really want rest. I just want to say I'm so grateful.